How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Yuppie Psycho. A lot of you have been saying that you wish that episodes of this were coming out more frequently, and honestly, me as well. So that's the plan. They are going to be coming out much more frequently than they have been. It was just a very busy week, so it was hard to squeeze all that in, but now I can really, dig into it, and I'm going to attempt daily. We'll see how that goes. I can't promise that for sure, but it'll be at least near daily, so I hope that fits the bill for everyone. It always feels weird to include an aside like that, because if anyone watches this other than as it's coming out, then it won't matter to you. But yeah, for people who are watching this on the days of release, it's coming more frequently. I also had a bit of a not overly spoilery, little bit of a hint of something interesting to play around with here. I wouldn't consider this spoilery. I think I want you guys to not spoil things for me or for other people in the comments, but I think something like this is fine because it's just kind of a neat little aside. It doesn't seem like it has anything to do with the story in particular. Apparently you can use a witch paper on this mirror, and I unlocked the achievement Mr. Devil. I mean, there's still the laughter going on, but that's just the guy who gave me the toilet water. What good is it? Is the witch paper symbol different backwards? I mean, obviously it's different backwards, but does that inform anything? Snake with a crown with a diamond, it's a backwards S. Reflected in the mirror, the silhouette on the snake looks like a 2 instead of an S. I didn't realize he was going to comment on it, and I stupidly was not going to realize that looked like a 2. I was looking for a deeper meaning. Oh, shit. And I get to see my weird devil self in the mirror? And it's playing a weird sound effect. Holy fuck. What the shit is going on here? Is this my destiny if I do kill the witch or something? Is this post killing the witch? I'm seeing the future or something? What the shit? See, that's really cool. That's a very cool aside. I don't think it's a spoiler. I wanted to see if I left and came back. Are you gonna see me as a weird devil now? I'm not gonna give away any of my magic water. He's already given away too much. Now the main thing I want to know is if I leave the room and come back in, it stays that way. That's fucked up. But it's really cool. Thank you for that little aside to go investigate that. I appreciate it. While we're busy building off of comments, we had one from ChronoCat81, which this was a very well written, very helpful, very pleasant comment overall. Sometimes people have a proclivity to include corrections and things, which I don't mind, but some people are very, not nice about it. They make you feel dumb for getting it wrong in the first place or whatever, so I appreciate ChronoCat writing this up as nicely as they did. So if people are gonna, provide extra information and stuff, use this as, a template. It made me think of it, because WC is water closet. Some places use that for washroom, apparently. Jurisprudence came up, and I didn't know what that word was. It sounded super made up. It is the science, philosophy, or body of law. Oh, okay. Interesting. I thought there was going to be more to that sentence. Also, it turns out the HEXENHAMMER is based on a real thing. There's the Malleus Maleficarum, which was published in 1487 by Heinrich Kramer and Jacob Sprenger, which are the two that we found when we were searching for details. The Malleus Maleficarum translates to Hammer of the Witches and was considered a treatise on witches for the purpose of finding and hunting them. So the HEXENHAMMER is based on a real thing that was based in a time when people were scared of witches. So that's extra interesting too. Thank you for all the cool aside information. Let's get back on track for the actual story here. Oh, hello. We're joined by our little furry friend. There's a tail swishing around on screen. I guess Misty can make a proper appearance so people realize that there's more than just a tail here. Alright, I'm going to set you aside. Quit interrupting. I'm trying to tell a story here. Right, so I got the seal on my R301 form, so I have to go take that in. But it also said that there was going to be a meeting at 11 a.m. in C. But I don't really know if that's a real thing because, the clocks in this building all just spin out like crazy. As far as I can tell, they're not actually measuring time correctly. Oh, this is the room where there was just big piles of poop. It is the meeting room, though. Is it going to be filled with even more poop than before? Oh, maybe it's literally just, if I hadn't discovered this room on my own, it was here's an excuse to go check it out now. I'm doubtful that anything is actually going to come of that room, but I'll try to remember to check back up on it again later, maybe. I was worried I would lose a witch paper when I used it on the mirror, but I don't think I did. It just looked at it backwards. Yes, give it the form. That was what all of this was for. Ah, more dead bodies. Cool. Shit. Another guy with a briefcase, too, so it's probably... Oh, the flashlight. There were so many things I couldn't explore before because it was dark. Now I can actually finally do that. But this guy's probably another witch hunter. I was going to do it in air quotes as if I'm hiding that information from you. No, just anyone who might be listening in the game. You can equip or unequip this with previous and next key. Okay, I was going to say, like, that doesn't translate. That doesn't mean anything. And it just happened to be my first guess. So that works out nicely. I guess there's no reason to not go for the body. Extra batteries. Oh, no. Do I have to actually, like, keep an eye on how much I'm using this? Like, will it eventually burn out? And is there any way for me to, like, keep an eye on that? Got a red book. The pages are blank. Is it witch paper? Can we just rip out a bunch of witch paper? That'd be real helpful. A book stand. Oh, am I going to need specific colored books to go in specific stands? This is my prediction for where this puzzle's headed. That was a hell of a kick you just gave at that thing there, Pasternack. I can't actually interact with the bookshelves themselves, though. So I guess I need to keep an eye out for some other things. Look at the book. Its pages are blank. There's nothing else that needs to be known about that, then, I guess. This book seems a little harder to get at, but it also looks like a case that can be moved. Green book, but I can't take it out. The display cabinet is locked. Yeah, but what if I push it? What good would that have done? Maybe that blocks something later? Oh, this little owl thing spooked me a little bit. See, now if I push this over here, this will be in the way, right? Ah, just for breaking it. Alright, I thought there was some reason that I didn't want the owl over there or something like that. That's fine. Green book. Alright, I'm sticking with my theory of that I need to put specific colors on specific numbers. A wooden cart with an owl on it. It's got wheels. I can push it easily. Been there, done that, man. Pasternack, you're falling behind the times. There's so many books everywhere, but I can't actually pick up most of what I'm seeing. Blue book for the records. I see no reason to need to push this. Oh, there's something behind it. Oh, okay, it's just another book stand. There's so many stands. I guess I'm probably only gonna have actually like a couple of these books. I thought there was gonna be one per stand, but there's apparently only gonna be a handful that actually need to be placed. That's kind of an interesting one to put a yellow one on a stand, because that indicates directly to me that that is what needs to happen if you hadn't figured it out yet. Shall I push it? Oh, I guess you're probably only supposed to push it if push it again, man. Do it. Push it. You're probably only supposed to do that once you've solved things. I just resigned myself to the fact that I was going to die, so I wasn't reacting to actually do anything about it. I guess I have this entire sandwich. I could eat that. Tasty treat? Ah, yeah, that got me back up fairly full. I must have to take a closer look at some of what I have. Pages are blank in each of the books, so that doesn't give me any indication of where they need to be placed. I really need some sort of like Dewey Decimal System here. I can't interact with that anymore at all. In honor of the Blessed Virgin AM, that doesn't tell me anything. I am guessing archives and things like that are exhausted already. I probably don't need that. Do I have to go to some of the rooms that I couldn't access previously because I didn't have a flashlight? Like, that's the only thing I can think to go off of. So far, I'm counting 4 totally empty bookcases. I don't know if there would be anything... There's only 4. There is only 4, so I don't know if it is going to matter which book goes on which case. But currently I'm thinking the idea is just that each empty book stand requires a book. So I'm just going to start placing them around. The fact that they're numbered makes me think there must be something that, like, would specifically inform which one is supposed to go where, but I got no idea. Did that sound like something moved? Oh, I think this just hadn't finished its little roll by yet. Alright, I'm just going to be extra prepared to close that real quickly. Alright, man, push it again, push it again. No good. Oh, does this give you a hint or something? Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah. I should have thought to look at, like, the only other thing in the room that looks like it would provide any information. So I don't think the empty bookshelves have anything to do with anything. Oh, that's funny. I already have green on 12. I got that one right. Oh, shit. Pushing the owl around in the actual level moves around the owl. Like, pushing this guy around changes it up on the other, on the picture. That's what I'm trying to say. So that's how I get a peek at what's going on there. I'm guessing 15 is blue then? Unless the 2 that it specifically covers in the real world does not reflect here. Ah, shit, I'm covering up the wrong one right now. No, it isn't even. I have to go take that down to 8. I just figured the 2 that are covered in the real world by the owl would be the same as the ones that get covered in the picture, you know? And 2 for the red book. So you really had to go off the picture. I don't think there was any figuring that out without. Yeah, I think I got it now. Right on. I was kind of a little bit scared still. I don't want to lose like a ton of health. I haven't found like a ton of food and things to recover with, so I'd rather not. It's a letter. It says, "My friend, I would not trust any member of this company, more so now as it slowly destroys itself. Anyone may be one of her children, and there's no way to know. We 3 are all who can be trusted. Signed, AM." That's what the signature was on the torn out painting with the big X too. So before it just said like "am," it didn't have the periods in between, so I kind of... Oh shit, okay, I thought something much spookier was about to happen. I kind of thought that it said "am" before, or "am" like time. Now it's much more obvious that it's a initials. Probably should have been apparent right away. It's a note. It says, "With the dagger in the hands of the crow, I pray that this nightmare ends." Capitalized dagger, capitalized crow, so those are important. "Now I leave in your hands the report of his progress." Signed, AM. Whose progress we thinking this might be? Mine? Are they reporting on me? "You could not have sent worse news. We must hide as soon as possible and delete any record of our names. If she discovers our identities, we are lost." Signed, AM. AM is not anything I've encountered so far myself. I don't know what it just whispered at me. I was all fascinated by the creepy spider shit that was going on. We've already seen bloody spiders on the wall that kind of move around. So we got more spider shit going on. It gives me the chills because it whispered something in only my one ear too, mind you, and I didn't quite catch it. Oh, fuck, that's a person? A person who, in some way, shape, or form, is, like, responsive still? 2 new batteries. Batteries haven't come up as important yet. I really hope that I don't have to stress crazy hard about batteries. It looks like a human body wrapped in a kind of chrysalis. It's sticky and it stinks. Yuck. Is this part of whatever secret organization is like plotting against the witch that I'm reading letters from? I might as well take a scan here and save, because I think some shit's about to go down. I don't have to spend an ink cartridge on this one, so it seems like a good place to throw that down. This thing is reading a book? It maybe? Is this the HEXENHAMMER? Could I turn the page for them? Have they been sitting here for like days or decades or something waiting to read the next page? Oh, it's the HEXENHAMMER. Yeah, I think just take it. "Mr. Mummy, if you don't mind, I need to take this book. Please don't wake up. You got the HEXENHAMMER, the hammer of witches. At last, I can take this damn book to Sintra and then get the hell out of here." He chose to stick it out all for this bonus, hey? Kind of greedy there, Pasternack. Maybe you should have just got yourself the hell out of here as soon as you realized it was totally mental in here. I don't think there's anything I can do for this mummy. An extremely old book full of information on how to find and destroy witches. I think I've like rummaged around through everything in here it's gonna let me. I'm scared to leave the room because that's for sure when shit's gonna start happening. Nothing's changing with those letters, so I just gotta get the hell out of here instead. I think if I just book it, just run, just casually run. No one will suspect a thing. Just a regular old everyday jog. Oh, I don't like the squelching sounds. Hello? Oh my god, what in the sweet fuck is that? I cannot let you take the old man's favorite book. Shit, I'm getting the hell out of here. Nope, no, I'm not bothering with that. I'm curious enough for a better look. The weird spider creature covered in like egg sacs. I probably paused for slightly too long to get a good look at that. Oh shit, am I still locked in here? The door's blocked up with spider webs. I can't get out. Shit, I thought I was gonna be... Well, now we get more of a look at it than we ever would have expected. Well, where did this guy come from? He had to have come from somewhere, right? Maybe I can... I probably gotta smash a bookcase into him or something. Maybe. Okay, this is my new thinking on this. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. I'm probably gonna take a few passes at that to move that, and then I'm gonna try and slam it into him. This is the best strategy I have so far. You get over there, because I didn't mean to chase it like that. Shit. Oh god, I don't know which direction. Yep. Okay, if I can get him. Oh god, it's kicked its legs out at me. Alright, I'm gonna kick this way. I'm gonna get this thing following, like, tight on my tail. Just go in a straight line. No need to deviate from that whatsoever. Pa-pa! Oh god, it didn't do anything. That seemed so genius to me. Am I supposed to use the HEXENHAMMER? Like, is that... Should I be sticking it on a book stand or something right now? Oh god, one of these explosive things popped up. Where the shit is the thing that's chasing me? I think I saw it for a second. Yeah, you explode that. You... What? Okay, I'll explode it then. God, that was... I killed myself, essentially, though. How do I set it off? How do I set it off so that it explodes on the thing and not on me? What is going on? Oh, I didn't grab... I saved before I grabbed the HEXENHAMMER. I was like, nothing's activating this time. I fare much worse in games. For anyone who just finished watching The Witch's House on the channel, which is funny that I had 2 games concurrently about witches. But I fare much worse with, like, immediate, quick visual and audio jump scares and stuff. Like, something like this is creepy, but, like, at least I can just run away from it continuously. The spook factor kind of, goes away relatively quickly. Oh, there was another one of those things over there to be lit up. I don't know how the hell to, like, make this happen. God damn it. Do I have to turn it? It does a lot of damage, too. I can't really afford to get hit by it multiple times. Do I just have to queue it up to red? See, that's not enough still. I don't think I could really just make the sacrifice play. I do want to... He ran away from that. That's kind of interesting. I do want to see if this will blow it up. See, that seemed to do it. But to make sure that that this monster and the exploding thing and the bookcase are all in the same place at the correct time. Oh, if I go this direction, it'll be much, much easier. I was going to say, like, that's some bullshit if I have to do it all the way across the map. I don't think I'll manage. Okay. So now I know that these things are always going to be near the owl bookcases, presumably. Oh, it's the same one. It's like not chasing me anymore. I can't figure out where the hell this thing is. And I don't like that. And now my flashlight's flickering and I don't like that. Where the hell did it run to? I'm much more wigged out about that. There he is. Well, I didn't know where you were that whole time, dude. I missed you. I was worried about you. I didn't know where you got off to, you know? Oh, he's a little bit stuck, so I'm just gonna juke him out. Oh, that's why he stopped trying to come at me when I was pushing that thing. He just got kind of hilariously stuck on it. Like a big, dumb idiot. Come on, that was 3. 3's gotta be enough, right? You out of here? You've had enough? You big, gross piece of shit. I think it's gone. Yeah, it better be gone. What's up? You want to chat? Oh god, did it turn into like a cyborg? It has one red eye, just like the weird devil version of myself. Because you guys noticed that before, right? When I looked in the mirror with the witch paper, only one eye was lit up, and it was lit up red. That owl had one red eye, so I don't know if that's like a good thing or a bad thing. Or if it's not supposed to be read into whatsoever, but it feels like a thing. So I'm gonna, like, mental note whether or not that owl is on my side here. I should go down to the cafeteria, maybe make myself some food, and just, like, see what's going on. Like, what's up? I don't need the flashlight right now. I'll keep it off so I don't waste the batteries. Oh, he's not auto-changing batteries, is he? He might be. Oh, shit. I think I might have saved before I grabbed the extra set of batteries. I'm not actually certain anymore now. I hope I'm not being crazy wasteful with the batteries, you know? That, like, when I see my flashlight flicker, is that them being swapped out? Do I need to be mindful of that? I think it was up here somewhere that there was, like, a dark room I couldn't access. There was a Video Mysterio. There's just a guy who, like, is watching videos in that room. Maybe the only blackout room was the one that was filled with all the eye puzzle stuff that you had to navigate with the pencils. The other dark rooms I couldn't access must be in other parts of the building. Oh, that was it. This water cooler is now emptied. So I guess when I come across water coolers, I should just know that it's like okay to empty them all out. Like it looks like there's a limited amount of things that you can get out of an individual barrel, so I'll keep that in mind. Now I'm glad I took that toilet water. Who knew that water would be so scarce in this office building? I think I want to go back down to the canteen before I go back to my office and check in with Sintra. Presumably the game doesn't end, that I'm gonna just, like, you know, sign out permanently after this. Like, oh no, I'm good. I will retire fully. Here's your dumb book. I'll take my bonus and go. I don't think it's gonna play out quite like that. Oh, I need 2 slices of bread. I only have 1. Well, I'm gonna make coffee and a cup of noodles at the very least. What should I cook? Whip up some noodles. Hot noodles. Now I plan to carry them around forever and never actually use them. It'll be fine. I'll wait for them to cool off. You're new. You look like a well put together human being, not like this guy who's eating a bowl of nothing. Hi, my name's Pasternack. Miss Malone. Ooh, foxy. Do you usually cry in the shower? What? Not really. No. On occasion, perhaps. I do it all the time. Oh, well, I'm sorry. My name is Malone. Nice to meet you. Do you live alone? Oh, big come on from Malone. Malone? Living alone? No. I live with my parents. Well, I have to get an apartment in the capital now. Ooh, delicious. Now you have a reason to stay, Pasternack. You're locked into this job forever. The coffee? No. Okay, well, I'll see you later. Aw, man. You got someone who's got the hots for you there, Pasternack. You're just totally passing that up, are ya? 5 credits to make an offering, but it's broken. I thought it would be interesting to try and, like, make an offering to that. I guess I can't currently. I don't really think there's anything else I can do in the canteen. I already raided all the garbage cans. Garbage cans. I raided all the garbage cans back when I was in Boston. I don't know how the fuck people from Boston sound, obviously. Safe to assume everything's going A-okay back on the home front. No reason any spooky nonsense would be going on up here. Everyone's just enjoying their day. Yo, Sosa, you just hidden in your usual corner? Well, damn, I kinda could use... Hey, there's my extra slice of bread. Could have made my grilled cheese after all. Maybe I shouldn't just drink cups of water by themselves. I should probably save them for making coffee with. The amount of health you get out of that is seemingly not very worth it. I like to keep checking back in on rooms to see if things have changed or anything like that. I was curious if there was any, like, spider stuff going on in this room. I don't think there is. Alright, Sintra. I've fulfilled my duty. Game over, right? Here's the book. You used HEXENHAMMER. Excellent work, Mr. Pasternack. No more Mr. Pasternack. Is something wrong? I just realized that the giant statue head in the bottom right corner there also only has one eye, so I don't know if the one eye is going to be like a recurring significant thing in this game. Look, Sintra, I have come face to face with a kind of mechanized man spider that was throwing bombs with eyes at me, and there was a mummy in the dark. Oh, he was throwing those. I was wondering why they were appearing. It looked like he had green dots on him. Didn't realize he was mechanized. I don't know what in the hell is going on. And well, this isn't for me. I'm not going to fit in here. I thought this was going to be a normal office job, checking papers and going out for coffee at mid-morning. I understand how you feel, Mr. Pasternack. We know that this is not an easy task and that you have a special responsibility within the company. On behalf of Sintracorp, I would like to convey our full confidence in your capabilities. I would also like to inform you that I personally see great potential in you. The fact that you've got the book just proves it. Thank you so much. Flattery goes a long way, I guess. Let me remind you that your efforts are not overlooked at Sintracorp. As a reward for your work, you will receive a bonus of 1,000 credits, which I will transfer to your account. Oh, in one day's work? Barely broke a sweat. Worth it. If you like, let's have a look at the contents of this book. Yeah, let's give it a quick flip through there. Just see what kind of interesting things. Maybe actually learn a thing or two about killing this witch. Aha, interesting. Reading completed. This is a book from the 15th century that was created to identify and hunt witches. Huh, that's cool. Thank you once again for your comment. That like ties in, like it was 1487 or whatever. I guess we got that date through playing the game when we had to check it out of the library. But I'm much more fascinated now knowing it ties into like a real world thing. That's cool. As language has changed since then, I will summarize the relevant details. Oh, okay, because it would be an old-timey 15th century writing, I guess. First, where to find a witch. Witches make their lairs in places which have a deep meaning or a bond to their lives, although their hiding places are often separated from urban centers thanks to their human appearance. Wouldn't that mean that you can put your hiding place wherever you want because you would blend in very easily? They can infiltrate nearby communities with few issues. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That kind of like matches with what we have seen, the fact that they've infiltrated this company. How to recognize a witch. Witches are those women who have made a pact with the devil. Can there be male witches? Or is that automatically a warlock? Or is a warlock something else? Maybe a warlock is a deal with a demon, not a devil? I don't know. Maybe the game will or won't explain that. They transform and manipulate men, steal babies to raise them as their own children, and fly with the aid of a broom. Although they spend most of their existence alone, they usually have several acolytes or followers. Interesting that the typical broom thing made its way into this game, but maybe that's like antiquated. It's not actually going to be present here anywhere. It's just that at the time of writing this book, it was a thing. Among them are the so-called familiars, spirits, companion animals that carry out their orders. Any woman can be a witch, since one of their powers is transmigration, the ability to swap bodies with another. Oh, I didn't realize that was like a supposedly very common ability of witches. That's very interesting, and especially when I've played more than one witch game recently. And finally, how to kill a witch. Although fire is the most effective method to eradicate the majority of witches, there are tales of exceptionally powerful witches throughout history who have proven to be immune to flames. According to my research, in fact, our witch was burned alive several decades ago. However, her curse has continued to spread throughout the company. So fire's no good, hey? According to the book, the only way to put an end to the most powerful witches is to use a special ritual dagger called a thame, which, according to AM, which we saw in the letters, the crow has the dagger, I believe. This weapon of great power can also have a deterrent effect, warding witches away from the wielder. This all sounds like a fairy tale. What do you mean? Well, everybody knows witches don't exist, and if they really existed, I don't think they'd fly on a broom. They're hardly aerodynamic, and it would be so uncomfortable. I mean, you want me to go question women all over the company and try stabbing them with a knife? I'm pretty sure that would also kill people who aren't witches. It's clear, really clear, that something strange happens in this company, but I doubt very much that the problem will be solved by using a witch hunting guidebook from 500 years ago. Can't you see that doesn't make any sense? You dumb computer, use all that logic and information and think for yourself. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to put my life on the line for this, again. I'll just go to my office, and I'll sit in my chair, and I won't disturb anyone. You are sitting in your office right now. Oh shit, right, that is kind of weird. What the fuck? What was that? There's an event planned. Leave the session as soon as possible. Well, I mean, I know it was a horse, but, like, why? The event planned. Do I actually have to go to that 11 a.m. meeting now? See, that's why it throws me off, that there's a meeting at 11 a.m. and there's a character who's signing their initials AM. So I think that's where I got spun out from that. Brian, remember not to reveal your real job to anyone. There's that one guy who, like, figured it out that I was a witch hunter, because he was a witch hunter, I'm pretty sure, and he was, like, dying. And I didn't even reveal it to him, even though I probably very safely could have. It wigs me out, so I am not going to. But I'm still relatively confident that this game at some point will require it, or like alternate ending or something that, like, if you do reveal it. I don't know. Sintra's probably evil. I don't know. I don't know anything. There's so many layers. Wait, did you call me Brian? I guess you did ask not to be Pasternack anymore. What? Why? Also, watch where you're going, Colonel Dumont. More like Colonel Dumbass. Boom, roasted. Got him. This horse is very, very talented that he can hold this for so long. It looks like he's keeping balance with his sword that he's winging around. You! What are you still doing here? Oh, mon Dieu! Get your ass to the meeting room. I don't know French. There's like a 50-50 shot that was remotely right. Come on, come on, come on. The employee's getting, like, vaguely excited. Yeah, come on. Oh, look, there's, like, the 4 people I've ever met who aren't horrible monster zombie people. What was her name? Karen. Is that her at the bottom, maybe? Next to the guy with the bald top of his head? Probably not. I don't think I see her anywhere in here. Interesting, I wouldn't have actually known who the orange-haired lady was at all if I hadn't gone down to the canteen, so it's just kind of lucky that I went there first, I guess. What are you? We're the lowest of the low. I doubt it. What are you? We're garbage. My horse's ass smells better than you do. You're shit. But what should you be? The best. Oh, this is why there was horse shit in the room before. That makes a lot of sense. What? The best of the best. And how are you going to achieve this? Pasternack is, like, taking part with our work. I don't want your dirty work. What else do you have? Our blood. Let's see. Mr. Hugo, come closer. Kill him. Kill Hugo. He's a bastard. Hugo, what are you? I'm the lowest of the low. Well, I didn't know the lowest smelled like a sewer. It's because I'm garbage. That describes you better, but what should you be? The best. What? The best of the best. I see. And how do you intend to achieve this? With my work. But you're a bum, Mr. Hugo. What else do you have? With my blood. Alright. You can go back to your place. I bet he's going to call me forward next, and I'm going to have to, like, choose the right answers. Oh, spooky music shift. Today I want to talk to you about something very important, a legend that you all know. I want to tell you about the witch. The witch is among us, comrades, and she has the form of a woman. I consider myself sexist. But, did he say do or don't? I think he said he does. But it's like that. It's a fact. It could be the lady you chat with about the weather in the elevator. Oh. That's like the lady with the tall hair, I think, right? The girl you drink coffee with, lends pens to, or maybe you send her a fax in triplicate. But Colonel, everyone knows witches aren't real. Oh yeah? Yeah? Let me tell you something that happened to me a few weeks ago. Dada and I were in the canteen chatting with friends, having a snack. They were all our well-earned 15 minutes of rest. when I realized, sacre bleu, it was more than half an hour since we came down. We had to get back to our job as soon as possible. We don't get paid for drinking coffee. We all crowded into the elevator and hammered the button to our floor, hoping that the evil machine would move faster. The elevator went up to our floor at a turtle's pace, and just before the doors opened, quelle melange! The elevator was blocked. No matter how hard we pushed it, the doors wouldn't open. I tried in vain to calm us all down. These setbacks are normal. It was only a matter of time before it worked again. But the truth was, I didn't succeed. My desire to get out of there and reach my destination grew exponentially every second. Not just me. I saw Dada suffered from the same exasperated anguish. Something ran up my spine. Silky lips, a woman's lips, kissed me on the cheek. And in that very moment... Where you go? Why are you always turning off lights, dude? The lights went out. Without light, people exploded into chaos. Everybody started shouting, pushing, shoving, hammering on the doors to get out. And then we heard a sound. Shh. It's like everyone who's not a zombie, are they all the witch? Are they all playing this weird collective role to like freak me the fuck out? Except for Sosa, maybe? Like a razor blade cutting through an eyeball. Oh my god. That sharp sound went through my entire nervous system. At that moment, we all knew that death had come to take us away. That she, the witch, was among us. Around me, I began to hear the cries of pain from my companions. It was a slaughterhouse. I couldn't believe this was happening to me. Mon Dieu, pourquoi? Pourquoi? I cried. Then a miracle happened. Or pourquoi. I think pourquoi is Spanish. It would be pourquoi. When a miracle happened, the doors opened and let the heavenly light from my floor enter. This caused Dada to awaken from the trance, and like an unconscious spark, he took a great leap out of the elevator and escaped from that nightmare. Wait, are you is the horse Dada? A great sigh of relief came from our lungs. We were safe. But just before the doors closed, covering up the whole massacre, icy lips hissed their way up my spine again, this time to my ears, and they whispered 3 words to me. 3 words I'll remember all my life. Work, work, work. What did she say to me? Work, work, work. It's kind of funny how they don't actually use words. They're just like, brr, brr, brr. I hope you learn not to loiter in the canteen, or you know what's waiting for you. So the company plays this off as like a motivational thing, as like a looming fear. So is there a physical witch that I'm trying to kill, or am I trying to kill this idea of the witch that's tormenting everyone? Considering there's weird spider abominations and shit like that, there's probably a real witch, but it would be interesting if it's just like a conceptual thing we're trying to deal with. Alright. You lot are looking good today. Now then, I think we have a new recruit. Oh, don't pull me into this. Yeah, you, what's your name, boy? It's weird that he was taking part in the chants. I still don't know what to make of that. Hi, my name's Pasternack. Kid. You see this horse? You see this fucking horse I'm sitting on? This is my horse. My horse is amazing. It is Dada. Yeah, sure. His name is Dada, and he replaces all my virile impotence. What? I don't have to prove anything when I'm on Dada. I'm a superior being. I'm Charlemagne. But you, though, down there, you're nobody. And if you don't make yourself noticed, if you don't stand tall and push out your chest and scream like a man hunting a mammoth, if you don't... Look, come closer. You're just gonna keep rearing that horse right up in my face, are ya? Drop that briefcase. You don't need to hide behind any shields. Be a man, for God's sake. Oh, it has all my witch paper and my hot cup of noodles in it. I kind of would like to keep that on me. Well? Your name? Yeah, my name is Pasternack. Pasternack, do you know that your last name is of Jewish European origin? No. It means parsnip. From this moment on, that will be your new name. Does everyone else have nicknames? I think I'm the only one who has a nickname right now, and it kind of sucks. Parsnip? Boy, I see you need motivation. No, I'm super motivated. With each failure, you lose 200 credits. Oh. Like if I die, maybe, and have to use the witch paper? What? It's just, that'd be a crazy job. If you could lose money By screwing up, we'd have a lot of efficient workers, but it would also, like, ruin people. Parsnip, what are you? I'm the lowest of the low, I think is the first step. Yuck, my horse can't stand your stench. I'm garbage. But what should you be? The best. What? I didn't hear you right. They left a very large gap between me having to answer these, so that I would potentially forget it. And this is where it would cost me money, not necessarily dying, but that might also be the case. The best of the best. And how do you intend to achieve this? With my work. That's not enough, Parsnip. What else you got? My blood. Well. Ooh, motivational meeting. Since you're new, I'll give you a motivational task for your initiation. You don't have to, really. It's alright, it's a favor I'm doing for you. You sure need a little push. What could it be? Let Dada choose, Colonel, like in the old days. Oh, what a great idea. Let Dada decide. Am I just gonna have to, like, scratch this horse's ass or something? Let's see, Dada. On what motivational task can we see the parsnip? Oh, what a great idea. I missed it. Could you ask Dada to say it again? Is this for real? Sacre bleu! Dada has been benevolent and given you an easy task. Pasternack. Parsnip, I think you mean. I would like to adopt this fully and insist that everyone stick to it. You'll have to make a friend in the office. But what office? There's a lot of them in the building. Colonel, I thought I heard it must be someone from the 4th floor, from the hive. Splendid. Sosa's not too stoked. Is the 4th floor where they sent Karen? I think it might have been. In this way, synergies will be generated between floors. Dada, my friend, you're a genius. Is that clear to you, Parsnip? I have to make a friend in the hive, which I think I tried to go to, and it's where everyone was bouncing around mindlessly, and I wouldn't go in because I didn't have a flashlight. Perfect. And that concludes today's motivational session. Now, get to work. Do we do this every day? I thought it was going to end with the horse just taking like a big steamy shit right there in front of all of us. Can I bounce around to some of these different rooms now? Like, can I, like, I'm not sure if I can investigate all of them before. I don't think so. Parsnip! Hugo, you're just wretched. Oh no, my briefcase. Is that mine? Here, you left your briefcase in the conference room. This is the first good thing you've ever done, Hugo. I bet he robbed me, or planted a tracking device, or some bullshit like that. Oh, thank you. I'm still a little out of sorts after everything that just happened. It's normal. It's best to play along. You'll get used to it. And I'm glad I did the horse trick. The Colonel's mad as a hatter. Who knows what he would have sent you, where he would have sent you. Also, human resources are in the hive. Make a friend there, and who knows? They might raise your salary, or might even change your job. Well, I'll see you around. That seems weirdly helpful. Hey, movie watching guy. Like, maybe Hugo is actually a human and he is working to help? Oh, cool. I can actually, like, go into this entire room now. Well, excuse me while I, like, raid all of your guys' shit. I have a decent amount of witch paper. I should definitely save soon here. A financial article from May 1971 that someone had cut out. The swift and unexpected fluctuation of shares in Sintracorp, one of the most reliable companies in the last decade, has called into question the world's major stock exchanges. Experts predict that if the situation continues until the end of the year, the international community could enter into an unprecedented recession. Single-handedly from this one company? Is that what I'm understanding? Oh, I'm probably sitting on a good amount of money right now, right? Oh. Okay, did Hugo not take anything, but instead he left this? A paper figure shaped like a person's silhouette. I have to think that that came from Hugo, which is weird. I wonder what he's playing at. I'm gonna raid all of your guys' water now that I know that that's like a thing. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just doing some quick rummaging. Yeah, let's talk to everyone in this office before we save up. Hi, Rostov. Hi, Rostov, right? Oh, hello, darling. How are you doing? How's your first day at work? It could be better. I saw you looked a bit lost at the motivational meeting. If you want, I'll give you the details on what's what on our floor in no time. Leaving aside the zombies. Oh, the zombies are everyone who just mindlessly wanders. For a second, I was like, what the fuck? Are there actually zombies? You got Sosa and Mappy. They're best friends. I've never seen Mappy, but they only talk to each other. I think they're a couple, because I'm sure this level of social exclusion can't be normal. Anyway, you already know Sosa. Mappy, since you asked, is even worse. Did you notice her face? There's something wrong with the poor girl's skin. Poor thing. Then we got that lizard over there, Malone. I think she's listening to you. Good. Do you know she used to be my friend? Well, I'll tell you about it another time. You try to not get too close to her. There's Colonel Dumont. Also, you already have first-hand experience with him. He has delusions of grandeur, but he actually has a minor position. I'd say he's actually beneath us. And Hugo? Interesting that this company's so, like, mismanaged and people are just doing whatever the fuck, that, like, this guy could just come in on a horse and be like, I'll run this shit. You've named the worst of them all. He's a pig, a jerk, a prankster with no grace. But he's been with the company the longest. He was there before I got here. So if you have any problems, he's the one who knows the company best and is always willing to help. Look at this. I was having trouble sleeping and Hugo gave me these pills. A miracle cure. Wow, there's some big bags under your eyes. Do you want the pills? Yes, but I don't think I'm going to take them right now. Alright, thanks. They could come in handy, although I usually sleep like a log. Yeah, you've kind of had some pretty serious trauma today, Pasternack, Parsnip. I don't know if you're going to be sleeping too soundly. Here, go on. You don't know what it's like to actually sleep until you try them. God's sleeping pills. Speaking of Hugo, by the way, it's his birthday, and we're throwing a surprise party in the canteen later. Oh, well, maybe I'll drop by. I'll see if I have time. What? He's your office mate. You have to go. And more importantly, you have to help us prepare everything. Can't run away, honey. You've been warned. I'll keep that in mind. I don't have anything to say to her. I'd better talk to her later. I was actually just trying to steal shit from her desk. Hello, how are you? Okay, alright, super good, hyper good, mega good, ultra good. Me too. If I had to sum it up into one sentence, this guy looks like he's working crazy hard. How are you? I cannot. I said no. I'm sorry. No, but no, it's impossible. Cool, dog. You guys enjoying the company of Miss Malone? I can't actually talk to any of them. Pasternack, are you a man of flesh or blood? I'm a man of flesh. Oh, how disappointing. Still, I hope you've got some tricks up your sleeve. Is blood, like... Would she be disappointed either way? Maybe I should have said blood, because you gotta give work and blood to this company. Like, it's hard to know exactly what a good answer to that would have been. Okay, I can't access that one. I guess it kind of was very specifically showing me which one I could access. It's a table with several plastic candles. It says offerings may be made to the most holy, AM. Only 5 credits. You spent 5 credits and I lit it up? Now what? I've already made an offering. I think that's enough. Whoa. Okay, I wasn't expecting her to leave. I thought they were all going to start crowding around it. I thought that would be kind of creepy and cool. Now I don't really know what to make of that. What the shit's all this? Did you bring all this here, dude? A bunch of coffee. Oh, he's selling things. Coffee, pencils, and just a box? I could sell you a box if you want a box, kid. Oh, this is Mappy. I forgot his name, or it didn't show me before. I got no idea. She can't hear me. Oh, it's a her. She's listening to music. I can't hear you. I'm listening to music. If you want to buy something, take it and leave the money. Okay, thanks. Again, I can't hear you. It's kind of a funny character. I think it's probably time to just save up, though. That was a pretty substantial amount of progress throughout the episode, and I think I found quite a bit of witch paper, so I think that's a good place to hold it. Plus a bunch of crazy shit's about to go down between the canteen party and having to go down to the hive and stuff, so, like, the next little stretch of this seems to already be mapped out for us. Very happily, gladly, I'm going to be immediately recording the next following part of this, and I'll hopefully be putting it out, like, the next day. So, gone are the days of waiting, like, 3-4 days between these episodes. I'm going to try and pump them out as quickly and efficiently as I can, and I'm going to keep them this nice long length, so hopefully I can keep your guys' interest, people who are very excited about seeing this game as quickly as possible, because I'm excited about playing it as quickly as possible, so it's kind of a win-win for us there. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.